Hey viewers! I'm Dr. Sophia Fahl and welcome to Lovers of Good Health channel. In today's video, we will be going through the 7 things your face says about your personality according to science. But before we begin, kindly use some of the time to subscribe to this lovely channel and leave us a like on this video to support the channel. Thanks for doing that. Now let's begin. Have you heard the saying the face is the index of your mind? Well, if you think about it, it's true. There are certain things that our faces say about us. Researchers believe that our faces can tell others about our personalities, health, and mental state. In today's video, we're talking all that and more. Number 1. Arty versus Analytical. Many people believe that one side of their face looks better in photographs than the other. What if we told you that it says a lot about the way our brain's wired? Our brain has 2 hemispheres, each serving a particular purpose. The left hemisphere controls the right hand along with our ability to solve problems, think logically, and analyze situations. Whereas the right hemisphere controls our left hand, as well as our ability to imagine things, form ideas, and affects our visual perception. According to studies, artists, scholars, poets, and musicians prefer to pose with their left side of their face. On the other hand, mathematicians, scientists, businessmen, and engineers prefer to pose with the right side of their face. There's so much more our faces can tell us though. Number 2. Food habits. Our face can also display the types of food we consume. For example, if you've been eating a lot of carrots lately, your face may have an orange glow. The same can be said about other foods. Each and every food affects the face in a different way. Calcium-rich foods tend to make the skin clearer, whereas, if you get pimples, you haven't managed to digest your food. If you're allergic to something and you eat it, your face may even turn red. This is because your skin absorbs everything you eat just like the rest of your body. Number 3. Confidence. One of the most common things that's often noticeable on your face is confidence. When you're confident, your face tends to glow a little. As a result, it's very easy to distinguish. Similarly, when you're nervous, your face becomes a little dull. One thing to keep in mind though, this is usually not applicable to people who are not expressive. Introverts aren't usually very expressive. No, they aren't trying to be tough, they just aren't that way. For them, expressing emotion could be a bit difficult, apart from that others may display a smile or have a glow on their faces. This is an indication that they are very confident. Number 4. Sexual drive. Facial features can also tell you a lot about a person's sexual drive. For example, if you happen to have bigger cheekbones or a wider face, you have more sexual drive. While experts are divided on their opinions on whether or not they are more aggressive, we can say for sure that they may be more passionate. If they can convert that passion into drive, they'll achieve a lot of success. They may also be more dynamic and assertive. As such, they may be suited for leadership roles in their social circles. They'll also be seen as very reliable. Apart from that, some experts think of it as an evolutionary benefit. They believe that having more sexual drive means that a person would be more capable of handling conflict. A certain case study we could mention here is of our distant relatives, capuchin monkeys. In their groups, monkeys with wider faces have higher status, while monkeys with narrow faces are of lower. Number 5. Chins. Some studies have concluded that extrovert people have a protruded chin, while people who are introverted didn't. There haven't been any proper scientific findings regarding this. It's just common characteristics observed among extroverts. In many cases, it's also seen as a sign of charisma and confidence. Whoa! Who would have thought that our jawline could tell us so much? The jawline isn't the only thing though. Even your eyes can tell you a few things about your personality. What are those things? Number 6. Shape of your eyes. If your face is the index of your mind, your eyes are the windows to your soul. Psychologists agree that your eyes can speak volumes about your personality. People with round eyes can be very sensitive. They are also very impulsive at times. People with big eyes tend to be very introspective and philosophical. Meanwhile, people who have wide-set eyes tend to be bold in their personality. People like this are usually willing to try new things. They also like to take a lot of risks. People who have almond-shaped eyes tend to be passionate. They either like to be completely involved in something or not involved at all. They are also very down-to-earth and humble. Meanwhile, people with downward slanting eyes tend to be a little pessimistic. Number 7. Color of your eyes. First we spoke about the shape of each eye, now we'll be talking about the color. Since there are many different eye colors, we'll have to touch on them one by one. Let's start with blue. Blue is one of the rarest colors for the human eye. There have been many speculations about it. Many cultures even embrace it by saying it's godly or angelic. As far as psychology is concerned, blue-eyed people are usually a bit more reserved. They like to keep to themselves and not engage in too many social activities. On the other hand, once they open up to you, they'll be very friendly. Most people with blue eyes are also very anxious. Green. We don't know if jealousy is really a green-eyed monster. We do know that green eyes are beautiful people. With this eye color, are easy to get along with. They are also very confident. A trait that is mostly common among people with brown eyes. One thing they have in common with blue-eyed people is they prefer to keep to themselves. Another interesting thing to note is that green is one of the rarest eye colors. In that sense, green is the opposite of brown, which is the most common color. Brown. As we mentioned, you're more likely to meet a person with brown eyes than people with any other eye color. People with brown eyes also have the most amount of melanin and content in their body. Brown-eyed people are easygoing and easy to talk to, while they may or may not necessarily be extroverted. They are friendly people. With this eye color, also have a stronger immune system and better metabolism. Hazel. Those with hazel eyes are somewhere between green and gray. They have the characteristics that are common in green, while others are common in gray. For example, they can also be a bit outgoing and confident, while on the other hand, they can also show signs of nervousness and anxiety. Hazel is one of the most unique colors. Individuals with this shade have a tendency towards being a little unconventional and unorthodox. Gray. If you've ever met a gentle soul, you've probably met someone with gray eyes. These are very nice people to have around. They are friendly and can get along with anyone. Apart from that, they are also very optimistic and full of hope. Gray-eyed people are very sensitive. As such, they are also very polite and avoid offending others. On the other hand, they can be very cold-hearted when they've been angered. So what does your face say about you? Let us know in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for your time, and see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more contents like this one. Bye for now.